behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see about DJing clubs. You have to sell tickets. When people don't show up, you get your ass chewed out. Welcome back to another Q&A video. As you guys know, we do these Q&As once a week, and you guys can send in your questions on Instagram. Bam! Link right there for my Instagram, as well as Snapchat. Bam! Link right there for my Snapchat. This is a great way for you guys to send in questions that you want answered, and it's also a great way for you guys to get shout outs and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. DJ JRod246 asks, how can us younger DJs get paid for gigs? You just gotta start charging, man. Even if it's 50 bucks, just ask for something. Don't do free gigs. Stay away from doing free gigs. I would suggest that if you're a new DJ, maybe charge around $250 to $350 for your first couple of gigs. That's usually a good price range for new beginner DJs. So just don't do free gigs. Always put a price on your work. Crazy Band Geek 11 asks, hey, when are you coming to LA, Los Angeles? Ooh, this is a great question, and actually I will be in LA this year. Mark your dates. I'm planning a lot of cool stuff. I'm actually planning on making a dedicated vlog announcing my trip to LA June 21st through the 25th. My idea is to fly into San Francisco, go to Yosemite, and maybe stop in San Francisco to meet some of you guys who are from North California. Then I'll road trip south through Big Sur into LA, and I'll be in LA. This is for certain that I'll be in LA the 21st through the 25th. We'll do a big meetup. Let me know what day works for you guys. I'm not sure yet, but I'm planning on doing something big. Maybe I'll buy a couple pizzas for you guys to come out. I'm only expecting like 5 people, maybe at most, to come out, but it's a working idea, and it is gonna happen, so be on the lookout for that. June 21st through the 25th, I will be in LA. DJ Frank 951 asks, hey man, how did your gig go last night? It actually went pretty good. You guys haven't seen the gig log because the vlogs are a day behind, but yeah, it went pretty good, man. I had fun, and it flew by quick. I should have gave it a higher rating. I gave it 3 cartoon DJ bars out of 5, but I'm thinking I should have gave it 4 just because it was so easy. Sometimes when you're DJing, you're worried about not getting the people dancing, and this party wasn't that big of a problem because I really didn't care that the people weren't dancing at the beginning because there was nobody there. At another party, that would stress me out. When it was finally time to start dancing, the people came right up without an issue. So it was good. I had fun at that party. It didn't turn out as bad as I thought. DJ Frankie Z asks, hey man, my respect to you, bro. Keep up the videos. Thank you, DJ Frankie Z. What was your longest drive to go DJ? My longest drive to go DJ was probably about 2 hours. I've never really had a really far away gig. You have to charge a premium if you're traveling more than 3 hours, and then it gets expensive to the client. My respect to you guys who are like destination wedding DJs. That is like goals. I hope to achieve that one day. Kieran Fogone asks, what is the answer to life? What is the answer to life, or what is the meaning to life? The meaning to life is get rich or die trying. I'm honestly not sure. That's a good question though. If you guys know the meaning to life, be sure to comment down in the questions below. DJ Desi asks, have you ever thought about getting a smaller controller for your setup? Yeah, guys, I've actually been thinking about getting a smaller setup, but obviously my priority right now is sound and lighting because I'm trying to grow in the mobile DJ game. I have been thinking about getting a controller to do gigs now because it's just more convenient to have a controller nowadays. And I would think I would get the Pioneer SZ, and by the way, they recently announced the SZ2, but I think it's just a gimmick. I think it's pretty much the same thing. But because they introduced the SZ2, the SZ1 might go down in price. If it drops in price low enough, then maybe I'll pick one up. DJ Suave from Bakerfield, California asks, have you ever had technical issues during a gig where the music stopped playing? How did you play it off? Or how would you play it off? Yes, I've had technical issues all the time where the music stops playing. I told you guys about the club story where I was DJing prime time and the power just went off and everybody started booing my ass off. The way we play it off in Spanish clubs is we grab the microphone and we go. Eso es pa' que miren que esto es en vivo, que esto no es grabado. Having technical issues is just something that comes with the job. I don't know any DJs who have never had technical issues where the music stopped on them. It's happened to me a bunch of times. Most of my technical technical issues have always been in clubs. I've never had a technical issue at a mobile gig, and fingers crossed that never happens. If it does happen, the next song that I play after the music cuts off, it better be a huge hit that's gonna get people on the dance floor ASAP. DJ Jose asks, I was wondering what are some good warm-up songs to use when there aren't that many people there? That's a tough question. It depends. Just don't play any hits. Play anything except the hits. Don't play anything that might be considered danceable or anything that you think that they might request later on in the night. I know that that's not a pretty answer to your question, but I just don't know what kind of party situation you are in. Every party is different. You can't play the same thing at every party. So it's a tough question for me to answer for you. But another thing that you can do is you can also just ask the client, hey, what kind of music would you like to hear when people are arriving? Make the job as easy as possible for you. This is one of the things that you do in client meetings, which I'm planning on making a video on soon. Make the client work. Ask them questions. Ask them what they want to hear. This will make your life so much easier. That way the client is happy and you know what the hell you're getting yourself into before the gig. But as a DJ, that is part of your job. You have to read the crowd. You have to kind of figure out what kind of music you want to play for the particular crowd that you are placed in front of. So do your job and read the crowd. Learn how to read the crowd. Marco asks, hey man, you are the funniest. Thank you, Marco. I try. Not easy being funny, but somebody's got to do it. Will you ever make YouTube and DJing your full-time jobs? That's the dream, Marco. One day I hope to make YouTube my full-time job. I am going to work so hard in 2017 to get my income as close as possible to my daytime income. If I keep grinding hard on YouTube, I will eventually quit my daytime job and focus on YouTube full-time, make this my job. And then I'll also have my DJ business to make a little extra money. That's the dream, man. Yes, yes, I would love to make that happen. I'm gonna work my ass off to make it happen. So be on the lookout for that. Damn Jose says, would you ever come to Florida again, but to DJ a club? Yeah, absolutely. I would go to Florida to DJ a club any day. If you can get me a club booking, then absolutely, I'll go to Florida. Max O188 asks, is the controller important? Because they start at $250 and go all the way up to like $2,000. Do you need an expensive controller? To answer your question, no, it's not really important. It really depends on the DJ level that you are at, because it doesn't make any sense for you to invest $5,000 on a system like the one that's behind me if you don't know how to use it. So work your way up. If you're just starting out, get an entry-level controller. When you outgrow that, then get another controller. But no, you don't need the fanciest top-of-the-line system. Jesse Herrera 076 asks, hey man, when are you going to do a live stream of you DJing? I just don't know where I could do that live stream. Maybe Facebook? Do you guys want me to do a live stream on Facebook? I can't do it on YouTube for sure, because YouTube will delete my channel. YouTube is really anal about you using copyrighted music, so I can't do it on YouTube. It is out of the question. If you guys know where I can do a live stream, let me know down in the comment section. DJ Bernardo 1234 asks, do you prefer CDJs or controllers? I prefer CDJs over controllers because it gives me a more realistic feel, but I don't mind controllers. I think controllers are a lot more convenient, so I'm gonna give convenience to controllers. Honestly, at these mobile gigs that I'm doing, I would much rather have a controller than a freaking big mixer like this one. That mixer behind me is designed to do like really complicated mixes that sometimes private parties don't really call for. DJ Heavy D from Los Angeles asks, do you see yourself as a radio DJ if you got the opportunity to do so? Yes, actually, when I was doing clubs, my goal was to go into radio. I went to college for radio before I dropped out of college. I was going to college to be in radio, to be in media. After I dropped out of college, I started focusing on DJing full time. I was doing like 5 nights a week. I was busy back then. And my goal was to go from the nightclubs into radio, but it's so hard. There aren't that many spots open in radio stations, so it's really hard to become a radio station DJ, especially in the market that I'm in, which is New York City market. That market is killer. I would love to be in radio one day, and hopefully through this YouTube channel it opens doors for me, and it already has started opening doors for me, so I'm curious to see what's gonna happen in a couple of years. Maybe this YouTube channel goes somewhere. DJ Tex LA asks, hey man, when are you going to make that P.O. box? I got some scrims I want to send to you. Shout out to you, DJ Tex. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna open up a P.O. box sometime this week, so be on the lookout for that. I'll announce it in the vlog. Looking forward to seeing what you guys are gonna send me. Big shout out to my boy DJ Tex LA. He's always showing me love, and he's willing to send me some scrims, which is awesome. Thank you, man.
DJ Barr, what up, bro? Back in the day, you had a radio podcast. Do you think the radio was a step you needed to keep your interest in DJing? I heard you quit.
Shout out to my boy Pete. Me and him go way back. What's going on, man? Long time no see. For those of you guys who are wondering, he's asking me about radio. Like I told you guys, back in the day, I went to college for radio, and I was on a college radio station. So we used to do the college radio show, and I used to love doing that. It really sparked my interest in radio, and it really helped me get my name out there as DJ Barr because I was on that college radio station. So to answer your question, Pete, yes, that radio show really did help keep my interest because it was a great way for me to interact with fans. It was a great way for me to do live mixes and for people to hear me live on air. And that's really what started it all, was that radio show. What killed it is when I started doing nightclubs, and then I realized how much ass kissing you have to do to stay in nightclubs. And then I just said, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want my future to be determined by some freaking club promoters. To answer the question, am I quitting? No, I'm not quitting, at least not anytime soon. My focus has since turned into YouTube. It's no longer DJing. I'm still worried about DJing. I'm just not worried about doing the clubs anymore. As I've said before, guys, the only way to get into clubs is to do a lot of ass kissing, and I hated that. Every time you're booked at a nightclub, it feels like they're doing you a favor, and sometimes they'll cash in that favor. They're like, hey man, I booked you here, now you got to get me a booking there. It's like a give and take kind of thing, and I just got so tired of it. Behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see about DJing clubs, you have to sell tickets. When people don't show up, you get your ass chewed out. They're like, hey man, where are the people? You're supposed to be promoting, you're supposed to be doing this. DJing clubs, it's messy. I don't even want to go look for club bookings. I don't want to do any ass kissing, because if you do enough ass kissing, eventually you're going to have to eat shit. And I was not going to eat shit. I was just bored of it. I said, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to go become famous on YouTube. I know that sounds like a joke, but I started YouTube because I got tired of DJing. I got tired of dealing with promoters, and I wanted to focus on something else. I said, you know what? F everybody, I'm leaving, I'm going to YouTube. And I started YouTube, and man, that was the best decision I've ever made. Alright folks, that's going to do it for this week's Q&A. Thank you so much for watching. As always, feel free to answer any of the questions that I answered down in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave any more questions, comments, and concerns down there in the comments section. Thank you guys for sending in those questions. Sorry if I didn't answer your question, but chances are that I've already answered that exact question in a previous Q&A. I think I am going to have to start theming out these Q&As to avoid the repetitive questions that I'm getting every single week. But it's all good, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, folks, that I am doing another giveaway. This time it is on Instagram. Mini desk mic booms. I'm going to be giving one of these out on Instagram. All you have to do to enter the contest is follow me on Instagram and leave a comment tagging a friend on this picture. So go do that now to enter. I will be picking the winner when we hit 3,000 followers on Instagram, and it's not that far away, guys, so it should happen pretty quickly. So be on the lookout for that. Go enter now. Be sure to follow and tag a friend. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like it, and if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one, and be sure to turn on that bell. Thank you guys for being awesome, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Peace.